Here we have a small rural network in North Yorkshire. There are only a few hundred houses in this area, and I want to get 100% coverage. In order to do this, I pretended that there was a tower at every single location in the whole area. So we pretended that there was 18,000 towers and ran line of sight checks to see which locations would give the best coverage. This generates a reverse viewshed. The reverse viewshed is color banded such that the blue zones have the highest coverage, running all the way down to transparency, which is no coverage at all. This means I know that if I were to drop a new tower anywhere in this blue zone, I would get reasonably good coverage. Using an isotropic antenna, I can instantly see that we would have 582 addresses serviced from that point. However, just because we've got quite good coverage doesn't make it a good site. For example, I've placed this just in the middle of a field. Now, there are a number of issues with that. Firstly, I can't get a vehicle there. Secondly, I can't get power. And thirdly, I don't know if I can get backhaul. So let's take a look around. There's actually a house nearby which may be a better location because there's a track and there's power. I can see from WISDM the address of this. And so let's move the site to there. It's still in the blue zone and retest to see what the coverage would be. Now we still get 513 addresses serviceable, and I know that it's quite close to a building where I can probably get cheap power and I can get access. I can also see whether this site has line of sight to our other sites within this network. In this case, yep, I've got two other sites where I could get backhaul, two sites giving us resilience. If I move the location a bit because I need to negotiate with this landlord, I can still see whether there is line of sight to other locations, and I can also check whether there is good coverage. In this case, there's 558. Therefore, I've been able to instantly find the ideal location just using my web browser.